Greetings. I'm Sister Janet Schaeffler, and over the past year, I've had the privilege of working with Flom Publishing to author a new resource for the preparation and celebration of sacraments. And this resource came about because of the requests from faith formation leaders and parents throughout the country. And they requested this especially for two reasons. One is the parents wanted a keepsake. They wanted something to save into the future that could record and remember their family prayer, their study, their reflection, their celebration at this time of First Sacraments with their children. And secondly, this resource involves in a very concrete way the parents and families, since of course we know that sacraments don't affect just the person who's celebrating, but they affect the whole community. And certainly they would affect very uniquely the community of the family. And so there are activity memory books in both English and Spanish for First Eucharist. There are activity and memory books for First Reconciliation, also both in English and in Spanish. And then there's one in English for those parishes, dioceses, who are doing restored order of the sacraments, confirmation and First Eucharist. And so let's look at what's entailed, what's included in these resources. And we'll do that by looking at some ideas from some of the content from the First Eucharist one. So the themes that are explored in each of the three of them match also the themes that are in Flom's Sacramental Series program entitled Together in Jesus. If you look at the themes though too, it's obvious that the themes are very universal themes. And so this resource could be used by any families, by all parishes, to supplement the programs and resources that they're using. And many families I found, especially during these times, are very eager to have resources that are practical, that will help them to talk about their faith, to pray about it as a family at home. Each book begins, excuse me. Each book begins with then an introduction page. And that again gives parents an introduction very succinctly to the sacrament, and then gives them a brief overview of what they're going to find in this book and what they'll be doing with their family and with their child in this book. And because of course we know that all faith formation isn't just for children, but it's for everyone. In order to support the parents at this time in their own ongoing journey of faith, the first page in each lesson provides some background information on the sacrament. It also gives them a quote from the church or from one of our saints that's related to that sacrament, that they can also use in their daily reflection and prayer. And you'll notice down at the bottom, there's a QR code. That code goes directly to the home teaching page of the program Together in Jesus, the sacramental program from Flom. So families that are using that program, especially at home, can easily connect with both programs at the same time. The next two pages, which are for the children, are a scripture page and a doctrine page. And what the activities do on these pages intensify and try to make more concrete and practical for the children the beliefs and practices which are being explored in the specific theme of the session that they're involved in at the time. These two pages remind us that that our faith is rooted in Scripture and, of course, in the centuries-old tradition of our church. The next page is a family activity page, which is the chance for the family then, not just the child, but for the family to work together, to talk about things, to do something. And then each of the family pages also includes a closing prayer. These prayers that are on this page are not just for this one time, this one session that they're involved in, but hopefully they will give families ideas of ways to continue family prayer in the weeks ahead, the months ahead, the years ahead. After the 6 sessions then, there's a compilation of some of the prayers of our faith, especially those prayers which children would be learning, would know because they're praying them at home, as well as in their faith formation sessions. And especially these are prayers which are related to the sacrament that is being reflected on and studied. The books then give a short summary of how to receive the sacrament, how to celebrate the sacrament, the details, the things that they need to remember, so that even though they're learning them other places within their parish, this is a refresher for them, that they have them right in front of them. These pages also give any answers to any of the previous pages that were questions and answers, so that they can check that too. The final page then of the memory book is a page about the celebration of the sacrament. And so here it invites families, children to paste pictures, to draw pictures, to have the people who are celebrating with them to sign the page. With the Sacrament of Reconciliation, the memory page concentrates upon the preparation time rather than the actual celebration, because of course that's a private matter. It suggests too that the family and friends might want to write a note at this time of the child celebrating God's forgiveness in this unique way. That could be very powerful, those messages for the children, but it could also be a very powerful exercise for the people who are writing them. You can find more information, ordering information about these resources at flom.com. And my prayer for you is that we all experience many blessings as we continue together to live our discipleship in the world, to live it strengthened and deepened by our community celebration of sacraments. Thank you.